क्रिकेट 24 ऑस्ट्रेलिया वर्सेस इंडिया। कराची स्टेडियम में मैच नहीं लगाना, हमने मैच लगाना किसी और जगह पे सेटिंग करते हैं इंडिया में, नहीं ऑस्ट्रेलिया में मैच लगाएंगे। वनडे इंटरनेशनल ठीक हो गया। 2 बजे हार्ड डिफ़िकल्टी। ग्राउंड सेलेक्ट करना है हमने, कौन सा? ऑस्ट्रेलिया का। ऑस्ट्रेलिया का ग्राउंड होगा एडलीड ग्राउंड। चलो भाई, वनडे इंटरनेशनल ऑस्ट्रेलिया वर्सेस इंडिया, हियर वी गो। मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया से खेलूँगा, आज वनडे का मैच है। मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया से खेलूँगा, आज वनडे का मैच है। अच्छा, लोडिंग हो रही है, उसके बाद मैच लगाते हैं भाई, मज़ा आएगा आज। आज तो हैवी मज़ा आ जाएगा। लोडिंग हो रही है, उसके बाद मैच लगाते हैं, मज़ा आएगा आज। ग्राउंड बहुत बेहतरीन नज़र आ रहा है। ऑस्ट्रेलिया इंडिया का मैच मज़ा आएगा। देखते हैं कौन सी साइड से खेल रहे हैं हम, क्योंकि मैंने जल्दी जल्दी से मैच लगाया था। टीम सेलेक्ट करता हूँ।
Hello and good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Adelaide Oval. You join us
ले
for
भाई,
this 50
बोथ
over
टीम्स
match
आर लुकिंग
between
वेरी गुड।
Australia
रोहित
and
शर्मा,
India.
विराट कोहली
I'm
की
Adam
वापसी हुई है,
Gilchrist and with me for this exciting
देखते हैं क्या
contest.
होता है भाई। टेल्स, ऑस्ट्रेलिया कॉल टेल्स, और मैं ऑस्ट्रेलिया से ही खेल रहा हूँ भाई, ऑस्ट्रेलिया से ही खेल रहे हैं, टेंशन नहीं हुई। बैट फर्स्ट, हमने पहले बैटिंग का फैसला किया है। तो वनडे इंटरनेशनल 300 प्लस रन मारने, देखते हैं भाई। विकेट बहुत अच्छी है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया होम ग्राउंड में मैच खेल रहे हैं, विकेट बहुत अच्छी है। मिच मार्श और ट्रेविस हेड आ गए हैं इंडिया के खिलाफ, तो वैसे ही आपको पता है ऑस्ट्रेलिया होम ग्राउंड में मैच खेल रहे हैं, विकेट।
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an
पिचर
evenly
वार,
poised
स्लो में
matchup.
जसप्रीत
We'll
बुमराह आ
see
गया
what
पहले बॉल
happens
करने।
first ball.
ओहो,
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
बुमराह, बुमराह भाई, बुमराह।
Couldn't get it through the field.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Another one this over.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
बुमराह को पहले ओवर में भाई हमने स्कोर अभी तक कोई नहीं मारा, आराम से खेलेंगे, विकेट टफ है, देखते क्या होता है भाई। हमने बुमराह को छोड़ना कोई नहीं है।
Oh, that's been heaved
What a
away,
six of the
punished over
covers
the
ही
rope. That's
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
a
की बात है
proof
भाई.
of maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
That's the over. Australia are 6 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the city end. On that nicely, good defence. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Nice solid defensive shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Dug that out well. That's the end of the over. One run coming from it. Australia are 7 for none.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in
7 for
nicely.
0 इंडिया वर्सेस ऑस्ट्रेलिया. बुमराह की ऐसी की तैसी. ट्रेविस हेड ने भाई छोड़ना कोई नहीं है, बहुत मारना हमने.
Doesn't beat the infield.
छह बॉलों में एक. वाइट बॉल को लेफ्ट कर दिया गया भाई. वाइट ही दी गई. ये क्रिकेट 24 की खासियत है कि वाइट बॉल को भी वाइट ही दिया जाता यहाँ पे.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the...
सात हो गया है. 2.3 ओवर गो और ऑस्ट्रेलिया वर्सेस इंडिया भाई एडलीड ग्राउंड में. व्हाट अ शॉट डाउन द ग्राउंड, 4 रन्स. ये स्ट्रेट डाउन द ग्राउंड है.
The moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
ये शॉट होती है बेहतरीन किस्म.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Over the infield with a...
What a straight drive भाई. बाबर आजम की याद आ गई हमें. स्ट्रेट ड्राइव फॉर 4. 15 स्कोर हो गया है 2 ओवर में, 3 ओवर में बल्कि. और जसप्रीत बुमराह को ट्रेविस हेड मार रहा है. स्कोर बेहतरीन किस्म का और मजा आ रहा है भाई. क्या बात है.
Now that's a difficult
India
shot
versus
to get
Australia.
right.
Big match.
Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
भुवनेश्वर कुमार की वापसी हुई है गेम के अंदर, क्योंकि असल में तो है ही नहीं बेचारा.
Straight to the fielder.
15 पे 0. 15 for 0.
Square cut, finds point, no run.
15.0. ओए होए 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 होए. बड़ी बेहतरीन फील्डिंग की गई है यहाँ पे रोहित शर्मा की जानिब से. क्या बात है.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Nicked it.
फर्स्ट विकेट गॉल भाई, एज लग गया, इंडिया कैच फर्स्ट विकेट और फर्स्ट स्लिप पे कैच भुवनेश्वर कुमार ने बेहतरीन बॉल की है, बिचल मार्श गोल, क्लियर आउटसाइड एज, फर्स्ट स्लिप पे कैच रोहित शर्मा का,
As they head back to the pavilion,
Mitchell Marsh
they'll be
goal.
wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
स्टीव स्मिथ इज नाउ
New
द
batter
स्ट्राइक
comes to the
भाई.
crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. None from it. It's not easy.
Well, they've really dropped off from their initial rate. Some very good bowling, but the batters need to pick up the pace a bit now.
जसप्रीत बुमराह वापस आ गए. ट्रेविस हेड जब तक है ना तब तक भाई हमें इजी है.
Late cut. Straight to the fielder.
कट शॉट खेली है, पीछे स्लिप थी, उसके अंदर से चौका जा सकता था. बुमराह भाई आ गए, बुमराह भाई 2 ओवर में 14 लग गया बुमराह को. ये भाई ये भी शॉट बड़ी बेहतरीन है, डाउन द ग्राउंड. ट्रेविस हेड भाई आपको पता है इंडिया को छोड़ता नहीं है. 4 मोर रन टू द टोटल, 19 हो गया एक विकेट पे. और व्हाट अ शॉट.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Dug that out well. Nice solid defense.
4.4 ओवर्स, 19 पे 1 रन रेट जा रहा है, ऑलमोस्ट 5 का 4 का जा रहा है, बल्कि आराम से कर लेंगे रन रेट को भी बेहतर, कोई मसले वाली बात नहीं. और सारा स्कोर बुमराह को ही लगा है, भुवनेश्वर कुमार को स्कोर लगा ही नहीं है. ये तो कोई बात नहीं भाई करने वाली.
Ouch, that looked nasty. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Australia weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
Someone needs to grab some wickets and fast. Not enough productivity so far, despite some great bowling.
On that nicely, good defence. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the.
ये शॉट भी गैप के अंदर है भाई, चौका मिल सकता है लेकिन फील्डर बहुत तेज़ है भाई. 3 रन्स की तरफ जाएंगे हम. बैक फॉर थर्ड, बेहतरीन रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. A direct hit and this could be gone. No, terrible shot. Finds the edge.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to
Outside
the
edge at the 4 runs to the batting side. What a shot. Travis head भाई अच्छा खेल रहा है.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 28 for 1. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. That's 2 defensive shots in a row. That'll put a halt in their momentum. Three block shots in a row. Something's got them spooked out there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Lovely bowling. End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Kumar from the city end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's another defensive stroke. With every block shot, the fielding side must be feeling more and more relaxed. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. Kumar ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. 4 defensive strokes now. No wickets is a good thing, of course, but no runs either. Dug that out well. On that nicely, good defence.
Slowly wins the race. 8.5 overs go, 32 for 1.
Needs a direct hit.
ओए बड़ा बचाओ यार यकीन मानो.
Batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Thakur, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the city.
शार्दुल ठाकुर.
Nicked it.
ओए भाई बच गया. Inside edge और 4 runs to the Smith. स्टीव स्मिथ को भाई चौका मिल गया. लकी बाउंड्री मिली है स्टीव स्मिथ को. बहुत बचाओ.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
37 पे 1 रन रेट जा रहा 4 का।
Lovely cover drive.
ना
Straight
ना
to the
ना
edge
ना
to cover
वापस।
fielder. Power and precision in that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Goes over the top with that shot. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
युजवेंद्र चहल तीसरा ओवर करने आए भाई। 2 ओवर में सिर्फ 4 स्कोर लगा इस बंदे को। वाह भाई क्या बात है।
Solid defensive shot.
अभी
That's
पकड़ते हैं
cut off
युजवेंद्र
nicely,
चहल
full
को भी।
unsaved.
युजवेंद्र चहल भी पकड़ा जाएगा, टेंशन ही लेनी है आपने। चौबीस 30 बॉलों में 24। ट्रेविस हेड एक बार फिर से। ओए भाई क्या बॉल है, विकेट।
That's a confident
ट्रेविस
appeal.
हेड गॉन, क्या बात। ट्रेविस हेड गॉन, युजवेंद्र चहल गेट्स द विकेट ऑफ ट्रेविस हेड। यार लगा था, चेक करते हैं,
Decision that looked out live, I've got to be honest.
चेक करते हैं। रिव्यू हैज़ बीन टेकन के एज लगा कि नहीं, क्योंकि बिग विकेट है, इंडिया के खिलाफ हमेशा परफॉर्म करता है लड़का। लगा है, आई थिंक सो क्लियर एज है।
Was there a bat on
अभी
it?
ले लिया रिव्यू मैंने।
Fielders think there was.
लो जी, सेकंड विकेट डाउन फॉर ऑस्ट्रेलिया।
A fluent
और
innings and
छोटा सा
by
कैमियो
decent
खेला, अच्छा है।
delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Pant
लबू शेन आ गए भाई, लबू शेन।
with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed though. A new batter always likes to feel bad on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
युजवेंद्र चहल ने पहला आउट किया।
Bowler and fielders
वो
look
वो
really
वो भाई
confident.
बच गए, बड़े बड़े बच्चे हैं। रोहित शर्मा रिव्यू ना ले ले भाई कहीं से। अगर रोहित शर्मा ने रिव्यू ले लिया फिर मसला हो सकता है। नहीं लिया गया रिव्यू, सरवाइव कर लिया स्टीव स्मिथ ने यहाँ पे।
Swept
Sweep
away
shot.
but finds the fielder. Three runs coming off it. Australia are 47 for 2.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Thakur from the city end. Misses everything.
$51 for 2, 11.2 over score. Ball भाई पीछे करी जा रहा है.
Good short ball. Really lifted on its way through to the keeper. It was well played to let it go by. That's the last short ball for this over.
Doesn't beat the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, 7 off it. Australia a 54 for 2. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
बीस फील्ड करोगे तो भाई स्कोर तो एक्स्ट्रा मिलेगा. ज़्यादा नहीं ले लिए, बच गया. वाह जी वाह.
Dug that out well. Another defensive shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. 5 runs added in the over. Australia a 59 for 2.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. And crunch down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise. Late cut, straight to the fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Goes over the top with that shot. Great shot through the gap. Onto that early, that could be 4. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. Australia are 75 for 2. Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Oh no, what a chance. That's going to race to the boundary.
आउटसाइड एज लगा है भाई और एक ब्रिलियंट बाउंड्री ऑस्ट्रेलिया के हक में चले गई है. पार्टनरशिप बिल्ड हो रही है. बुमराह की बॉल की पेस थी तो पेस की वजह से बाउंड्री पार हो गई.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over. That was another great delivery. Nice and short and just tucking up that batter. No more of that this over, unfortunately.
Beats the field with a great shot. Nice solid defensive shot. End of the over. 8 off it. Australia are 83 for 2. Jadeja, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off. Should get a single.
भाई हेलीकॉप्टर शॉट मारने की ट्राई की लेकिन टाइमिंग नहीं हो पाई. जडेजा पहली बॉल पे विकेट यार. देखे हेलीकॉप्टर शॉट मारी थी मैंने यहाँ पे लेकिन टाइमिंग नहीं कर पाया. टो एंड ऑफ द बैट पे लगी है और आउट हो गया. अर्ली खेल दी.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Well, goes for the helicopter shot. Ambitious. Didn't quite pull it off though. India almost pleading with the umpire, but I
ओ
think
भाई
I
एज
heard
लगाया
some
क्या हो
noises
गया
though.
तुम लोगों को?
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, hello there. Inglis getting a little funky there with the helicopter shot. End of the over. 3 off it. Australia are 86 for 3. Bumrah from the city end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
फोर्टी फोर हो गया स्टीव स्मिथ का, बाकी कोई नहीं साथ खेल पा रहा। वो बॉलिंग है भाई
No,
बुमराह की।
terrible shot. A direct hit and this could be gone. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Bumrah has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
जडेजा बहुत तंग कर रहा है भाई,
Swept
अच्छी
away,
बॉलिंग
but
करते हुए
finds the
जडेजा। कोई बात नहीं, आराम नाम से खेलेंगे और भी 5 का रन रेट जा रहा है ऑलमोस्ट। इनिंग्स को तेज़ भी करेंगे, लेकिन पहले पार्टनरशिप चाहिए हमें।
Got that away nicely.
50 comes up for Steve Smith. What a brilliant batting भाई, 51 बॉलों में 50, 4 चौके।
Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
On that nicely, good defence. That's the over. Australia are 95 for 3. Oh, That's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Perfectly timed. There's a chance if it hits. India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Judea Cathedral end.
106 पे 3 पार्टनरशिप बिल्ड हो रही है. स्टीव स्मिथ और जोश इंग्लिश भी अच्छे लग रहे हैं भाई. ओए
The batter's made a bit of a
जडेजा
miss
बड़ी
with that
टर्न
delivery.
करता है भाई.
Beautifully timed drive, but it's smashed straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear, the batter looks really annoyed with that one. Drilled that one away. Edged. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good shot, a beauty. Well, that's the end of a great display of bowling. No score from it, nicely putting pressure on the batters. Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, would you look at that straight drive? It barreled straight into the stumps at the other end. That would have gone for 4, surely. Perfectly timed. Great shot, through the gap. Was quick onto that in the infield. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Finds the edge. Inglis staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Oh, that's just outrageous.
It's another wicket. It's the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
ग्लेन मैक्सवेल आ गया भाई अपना फॉर्म में वापस, क्योंकि यहाँ पे 112 पे 4 आउट हो गया भाई, देख के खेलना पड़ेगा.
Big score on the board. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Maxwell, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap, and there should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. Beats the field with a great shot.
मैक्सवेल की अपनी क्लास है भाई, बड़ा शॉट यार, ऑफ द मार्क. वो ये फुटबॉल खेला जा रहा है यहाँ पे.
Power and precision in that
ओए
shot.
ओए ओए ओए, क्या शॉट है यार मैक्सवेल की.
Slightly fuller.
स्वीप शॉट फॉर 4
in
रन्स,
good way.
ग्लेन मैक्सवेल.
Just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Pandya from the city end. Off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Smacks that away through the gap. Over the infield with a cracking
मैक्सी
shot.
मैक्सी,
Standing shot.
व्हाट अ सेक्सी
Solid
शॉट बाय
early,
मैक्सी.
not much width to
मैक्सवेल
play
ने क्या
with.
शॉट मारी भाई.
Drove it through the covers for 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that
ओए
is
ओए ओए
huge.
ओए
All the
भाई,
way from Maxwell.
पांड्या का सॉफ्टवेयर
But it's
अपडेट कर
gone
दिया है
many
मैक्सवेल ने.
runs
व्हाट अ 6 डाउन द ग्राउंड भाई, क्या बात, आउट ऑफ द ग्राउंड.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Misses everything. That's the over. Australia are 135 for 4. Thakur coming back into the attack. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Needs to be on target.
Well, Well, that was just an awesome delivery. Whizzed past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of two.
Nearly gets the edge. Taku with a great delivery there. Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. They should be able to get a single out of it, though. Everyone's gone up. Straight to the fielder. Taku with a huge appeal. Yeah, that could have been missing the stump.
यार मैंने कहा हेलीकॉप्टर शॉट मारते हैं लेकिन लगी नहीं सही तरह
Now, I
आउट हो
didn't pick
सकता
up on
है
anything there.
आउट हो गया मेरे ख्याल से
Very close to the bat, though. Fielders think there was. This
लो
could
भाई
be
विकेट
trouble.
गोल फिफ्थ
They're
विकेट गोल
already
फॉर
looking towards the
ऑस्ट्रेलिया
dressing room.
अब देख के
It
खेलना
looked
पड़ेगा
plumb.
भाई
The
अच्छी
review
इनिंग खेल
now
के
shows
गया है
they can continue on their way.
अच्छी इनिंग्स
Yeah, great decision
स्टीव
by the
स्मिथ की
umpire.
लेकिन 100
Challenge
करना
wasn't
चाहिए था 60
successful.
करके गया 61
With the fall of that
अभी भी
wicket, the
बैटिंग
new
पड़ी
batter
भी हमारे
comes
पास
charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Perfectly timed. Trouble. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. Australia are 142 for 5. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Maxwell waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off, but should get a single.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
End of the over. 8 off it. Australia are 150 for 5. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Gone. Great catch. Out. What a screamer.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we were hoping for, but still, solid work.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the city end. Can't get that outside the ring fit. Field. Brilliant shot there.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wow, that's missed a lot.
A lovely shorter ball, just keeping them honest. Still got a chance to use another one this over.
Cummins ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Kumar will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot through the gap. Perfectly timed. That's gone all the way and over for 6. Green, classy square.
भाई 6 आउट तो हो गए थे, लेकिन क्या भाई शॉट मारी है। कैमरून ग्रीन यहाँ पे ऑस्ट्रेलिया को वापसी करवा रहे हैं। मैक्सवेल ने भी 14 बॉलों में 25 की आउट हो गया, अब इसने भी 15 में 25 कर लिया है। पैट कमिंस भी खेल लेता है, तो 250 तक तो करेंगे।
Nice solid defensive shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Drilled that one away. Trouble. Digs out the Yorker. 3 added in that over. Australia are 172 for 6. Takur from the Cathedral end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Got that away nicely.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Cummins waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Jadeja, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end. Nice solid defensive shot. Swept away but finds the fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the field with a great shot. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. Australia are 189 for 6. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh my, that's racing away.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Perfectly timed.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 14 runs coming from it. Australia are 203 for 6. Jadeja from the Cathedral end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Needs a direct hit. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, 7 off it. Australia 210 for 6. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
That's gone. Nice simple catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get, the runs were really starting to flow.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Got that away nicely. End of the over, 6 off it. Australia 216 for 7. Swept away but finds the fielder. Misses everything. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Smacks that away through the gap. Trouble. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Kumar needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Nearly gets the edge. Kumar with a great delivery there. There's a chance if it hits. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Perfectly timed. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Swept away but finds the fielder. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. Australia 236 for 7. Thakur has been going really well here. Comes back on from the city end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
मिस फील्ड कर दी गई भाई यहाँ पे। मिस फील्ड करोगे तो भाई चौका ही पड़ेगा। और पैट कमिंस यहाँ पे भाई कैप्टन नहीं खेलते हुए। यहाँ पे ऑस्ट्रेलिया की बैक टू बैक विकेट्स गई है। कैप्टन पैट कमिंस ने 31 कर लिया।
Couldn't get it through the field.
बैक टू बैक मिस फील्ड की जा रही है इंडिया की टीम की जानिब से और अब फायदा उठाई जा रहे हैं। 247 हो गया। ओ भाई क्या हो रहा है यहाँ पे यार। हर बॉल पे मिस फील्ड। इंडिया की टीम को क्या हो गया भाई, क्या बात। अमेजिंग फील्डिंग बाय इंडियन टीम। 3 बॉलों पे 3 ही बॉलें नहीं पकड़ी सेम फील्डर ने। शुक्र है पकड़ ली, मैंने कहा ये भी छोड़ देगा।
India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the cathedral end. Needs a direct hit.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
Oh, the helicopter shot. Didn't quite pull it off, but should get a single.
Captain Pat Cummins, what a shot over the fielder, 6 runs. वाह भाई वाह,
Just a brilliantly aggressive
क्या
shot.
शॉट मारी
Gets onto
कैप्टन
the
ने।
front
कैप्टन
foot
ये
and
होते हैं
it's
भाई।
flown over the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Over, Australia 261 for 7. Thakur from the city end. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point.
Captain gone. Pat Cummins after scoring 44 runs of 39 balls. भाई क्या बात है 40
This is
balls.
a great wicket to take.
Captain नहीं खेल.
Just looked to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. Perfect time to take a wicket.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Got that away nicely. Good pick up, big chance.